titled this sermon today, Finding God in Unexpected Places. Something my mother always used to say to me, make sure you're paying attention. You never know what you're going to find wherever you are. The most unexpected places will bring you some of the greatest gifts you can find, so pay attention. Actually, to pay attention, one thing I've learned over the years, in order to do that well, I have to learn how to listen as passionately as I want to tell something. If I can do that, then I probably will catch God in unexpected places. The reason I use that title too, years ago in Halifax, I was at an ecumenical event, and the preacher was Archbishop James Hayes, very nice fellow. He was the Archbishop of the Diocese of Halifax. And he preached on this text from Acts. And he called it the jailbreak. And that Jesus is the cause of a great jailbreak. The resurrection breaks all the chains that keep us tied up in knots of sin, and keeps you from being you and me from being me, and breaks those shackles so that we can freely and truly be the people that we were created to be. So that's how I approach this story. It is a jailbreak, and it actually is a story of everything breaking loose. Sounds wilder than Elvis Presley's Jailhouse Rock. So it's even wilder than that. Well, let's see how they got into this situation. Remember, Paul and Silas find themselves in solitary confinement, the darkest place they could be possibly put in this jail. Remember, the book of Acts is a history of the early church, of the spreading of the gospel from Jerusalem, eventually to the ends of the earth, and the ministries of Paul in particular. And here is no different. Paul's arrived in Macedonia and Philippi to evangelize, to pass on the message, and to comfort and support the early church members who were already there, already living the life of Christ. So Paul's here, he's going to church. He's going to the house of prayer. And he sees this girl, slave, who's been given this gift, and all that's being done is being exploited by her owners for sinister reasons. They're just making money off this possession that she's experiencing. And you notice that in one way you could listen to this, and she's saying in verse 17, when she followed Paul enough, she would cry out, "These men are slaves of the Most High God, who proclaim to you a way of salvation." Well, don't they want that? But see, Paul, as a follower of Jesus, doesn't look at somebody in terms of what they can do and is that of any benefit to me. He's looking at this poor girl, oppressed girl, getting what is minimum wage in the ancient world, which is nothing, and he sees her as a human being who's suffering. So he gets annoyed, and he chases the spirit out of this girl, and she's healed. The problem is, and I've noticed this in other situations in my own life, when someone gets healed, someone else gets mad. And in this case, three groups of people get mad. First, her owners. They didn't care anything about her. They didn't care about her problems, her insanity. All they cared about her was she could make money for them. So when that was taken away, they were mad. The crowd's also mad. It's just because these are your neighbors or people that know you, it doesn't mean they're with you sometimes. And in this case, you have the crowd sort of enjoyed this show, and all of a sudden their show is taken away. Sort of like the people who used to go to a hanging, that watch the hanging, and People would sell stuff and everybody would have a good time. Same type of book. That's the crowd. They were angry because their entertainment was taken away. And of course the authorities were presented by this false accusation by the owners, so they were angry. And so here's Paul. He heals a woman. He treats her as a human being and addresses her human needs and heals her. And he ends up thrown in jail and beaten very badly with rods, we're told. Sometimes, I think, as it happened to Paul, it will happen to us. When we follow our values and our Christian values. Notice Paul, when he healed this person, this lady, this woman, he didn't do it on his own authority. He didn't do it because he thought it was the right thing to do. He did it because he knew this was the way of Jesus. And he was simply following Jesus. And when he heals the woman, he says, I order you in the name of Jesus Christ. So he's doing this not on his own authority, but on Jesus' authority. And we follow Jesus because he knows he gives us the fullness of life. But sometimes on that way, as we follow that call and we're obedient to that call, we end up in the crucible of life. Sometimes following Jesus will take us into lonely and dark places. And that's where certainly Paul and Silas ends up here. They're in lonely and dark places. But what do? It says about midnight. At midnight they were inspired and they're singing, they're praying and singing hymns. And the prisoners are listening to them. And I'm sure the prisoners started singing and praying. Because and you know, when you're going through something terrible, something tough, and people see your ability to persevere, to hang on, to maintain your integrity, that does something to the people that see that too. They end up getting a little stronger themselves. And that's what happened. To the point where the jailer, who's thinking they're going to all escape, now the chains have been broken, the doors have been loosened. Paul and Silas were loosened, and the prisoners were loosened by the power of Jesus. And Paul says, no, we're not going to go anywhere. Don't worry. And the man responds, how do I be saved? Just believe in Jesus. Just believe in Jesus and follow him. They were able to persevere in their faith and draw on the strength of their God revealed to them in Jesus in the darkest places at midnight. And that's the kind of faith we need. We need a faith that's there at midnight in our darkest times. We don't need just a Sunday faith. That's easy. Go to Sunday, see your friends, listen to a message. We need a faith that endures. It takes us through those midnight times. That's what Paul had. That's what Silas had. That's what will be an offer. But it's not easy. It's not a way to persevere unless we persevere. The other day I was out, and this is goose moving season, isn't it? They seem to be moving all sorts of different places. And you look at the goose formation, and again, finding things in unexpected places. They're in the, when there's the one in the lead. And he's cutting down the wind for them, and or her, and that goose is persevering, taking on the headwinds and the downdrafts and the side winds, and just persevering, and the rest of them are following. But did you ever notice what they're doing? They're not just following, they're honking, right? You hear them honking? And they're honking because they're honking and they know the strength this front goose is expending, the courage that front goose has. And they're honking them on, they're praising God, just as the prisoners started praising Paul and Silas. And they also know, because of that encouragement, because of that perseverance, that faith that front goose has, the rest of the geese know that at some point that goose is going to get exhausted and another one is ready to take its place. That's the kind of faith we need. That's the kind of faith that we're offered. in Jesus. It's just as the psalm today says, rejoice, rejoice, let all the earth rejoice. Light dawns for the righteous, and joy for the upright of heart. May you find that in thy faith. And may you live it, and may you share it, and be a light of God's salvation to others. Amen.